part of what I want to do today is to say thank you to those who are responsible for maintaining the trails, for creating the trails, maintaining the trails, and doing the hard work of volunteers to make sure that we have this treasured resource for Connecticut. So a big thank you to the trails volunteers of CFPA, the Appalachian Mountain Club, many of you. I thank you for making Highlawn Forest Trails a reality and all 825 miles a reality. Thank you so much.
I was with John in those days just after the October snowstorm when we could barely walk. It is remarkable not just what this property looks like, but what all of our state forests and parks look like, thanks to the volunteers from this organization and others, but particularly CFPA. So again, a special thanks and a special hand for all the CFPA volunteers.
Just to ask you all to think back to the moment that got you connected with the outdoors, whether it was a parent or a grandparent or a teacher, might have been a science project that brought you out into the forest behind your home. But whatever it was that brought you out and connected you with the outdoors, we need to invite the next generation, to pull them away from the iPads and the digital assistants and the video games and connect them with the outdoors. So we're all marked men and women. We enjoy the outdoors, and now the onus is on us to get people out again.
And I think that these trails offer us all a wonderful outdoor experience, close to home with family and friends, people of all different ages and abilities. The commitment that you show, all of you around here, show to your public lands is appreciated by all of us who work at it professionally day in and day out, whether it's with the state of Connecticut, whether it's the national park system. We really do appreciate the fact that you're here today and your commitment to America's great outdoors and to National Trail Days. Thank you very much.
So I take from this event renewed energy and commitment, just as you encourage yourselves every day. And places like this really, I think, renew all of us. In 121 towns, you know, Connecticut has 169. In 121 of them, there are going to be 193 events where people are going to do work on the trails. They're going to rid them of invasive species, and they're simply going to enjoy them by hiking. And I hope all of you have a great weekend. Thank you for including me. Thank you for working so hard and so well on such a great cause. Thank you.
You should give yourself a hand. Connecticut has been the #1 state in the Union in absolute numbers for National Trails Day events every year since 2005, with one exception, and that's New York beat you out one year, 2010, by 1. And I don't think that's probably ever going to happen again. So you should be very proud that over the last 6 years, 1,035 National Trails Day events have been involved, and that's really exceptional.
Recognize this is in recognition to the state program's commitment to trails over these years, and that for Connecticut Forest and Park Association's steadfast commitment. When we talk about partnership, partnership is only as good as the weakest link, and there are no weak links here in Connecticut. As a former resident, I've been particularly proud, and you guys you're carrying the water and putting frankly a lot of states to shame who should be doing much more. This is what happens when you bring everybody together in a state like this. So we couldn't be prouder, and we hope that you are as well. Please extend our best to you.
So I would just like to say on behalf of the Appalachian Trail Conservancy, the other 30 trail maintaining clubs outside of Connecticut, and the more than 6,000 volunteers, thank you to Connecticut. Thank you for all that you have done on behalf of the Appalachian Trail and the other trail systems and the communities, but most thank you to the volunteers.
What you're doing, the notion that this small state over the last 6 years has had over 1,000 Trails Day events, more than any other place in the country, as Dan said, not per capita, but in absolute terms. It's just, well, it's still revolutionary.
happened, so let's go for a walk.